Welcome to Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. Bob and Mike here with your quick fix for sports and betting. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Don't forget the OddsJam Player Prop mobile app. The link is below. Click it. Let's go. Let's do it. Discord link below. Get those picks. You got to get those paid picks. They're great. Click the links below for the best sports books in your state and the OddsJam Partner Program. Share that link with your friends. Get 20% of all the revenue generated from that link. Fill out the form below in the description to get a personal one-on-one tutorial how to make $2,500 a month sports betting. Mike and I both have Calendly links down there. TikTok, OddsJam_Nuts, trying to get to 10,000 followers. Mike at OddsJam.com, Bob at OddsJam.com. Like and subscribe, and don't forget, we do have live chat available. All right, let's do it right now. Okay, Mike, I've already won 3 bets today. Started out cooking, got the Cubs under 8.5, under 8, and under 7.5 total runs in the Pirates-Cubs game. Already won that baby 4-2. Cubs win. Cubs win. Cubs win. Holy cow. Cubs win. Thank you. That's my Harry Carey impression.
Nice.
It might be. It could be.
It is.
You didn't know I had that in me, did you?
I can't say I'm surprised.
Holy cow. Okay, let's get to your bets. You're the baseball guru here.
Yeah.
I know you've got some early games. Whatever early games you got that start before, like within the next half hour, give those bets and save the other ones for later. Go ahead and go.
Yeah, Bob. Obviously, I'm going to go with the Marlins on the money line tonight. Hunter Green on the mound for Cincinnati. He is very hittable. Lopez going for Miami. It is in Cincinnati, but I do like taking the Marlins on the money line because, as I said, Hunter Green is a guy. Yeah, he's going to strike out some guys, but he gives up some runs as well. Then I'm going with in this Yankees-Mets game because I know everybody wants to talk about that game. I mean, this is big time here. It's the Subway Series, and both of these teams are top dogs. So that raises the stakes in this little. I guess you could say it's a rivalry. I mean, it's got to be somewhat, even though they're not in the same league. But I mean, it's still a little bit of a rivalry. So I'm taking the Yankees on the money line tonight. That's right. I'm taking the Yankees on the money line. And then I'm going to roll with the Kansas City Royals on the money line.
All right. Mets have won 4 out of the last 6 they played against the Yankees, went 4-2 last year. Let me get to a couple of comments. Dr. Pepper, Mike, yes, Yarrow, that is Eric.
Yes,
what's
sir.
Up? Atlanta Braves, I'm taking you're talking the game under 7.5. There go them fellas. Let's get this money and be blessed. I get you, Ghetto Crypto. And Eric also has Yankees money line and under 8. So here's what we're going to do. Anytime we put out a play like that, Mike, we're going to go look at it on the OddsJam website. And as I've said before, things move a little slow sometimes. But right now, they're not too bad. So cool. Let's take a look at that play, Mike. Yankees on the money line, -107 on the perfect line, -112 is what you can get it at FanDuel. You know what, Mike? Let's add that to a parlay, that little parlay builder there. And as you can see, that turned that purple, and it's right there. And I'm ready to go on to the next one, which was the Marlins on the money line. Is that
correct? I'm gonna take the Marlins on the money line. Like I said, Hunter Green on the mound. He gives up some runs.
Okay. We have that at -115 on DraftKings, PointsBet, and BetMGM. Let's add that to our parlay and see what we look like here. All right. We're looking good so far. And your last one was what? You said Royals?
Yeah, man, I'm going to go to the Kansas City Royals. We're at that point in the season, Bob, where teams like that are going to become somewhat of a factor because they don't. It's becoming a realization they're not in it, right? And they don't have a whole lot to play for, so they can play pretty loose and pretty much play spoiler. And you saw last night thumping, and the Angels aren't a good team anyway, right? So
Royals money line, right?
Yeah, I'm going to roll with the Royals on the money line. Yep.
Okay, so minus 130 on DraftKings and Caesars and FanDuel and BetMGM. We add that to the parlay builder, and here's what we got. Click this right up here, and we have a parlay at FanDuel at plus 524. $10 gets you 62.40. You profit $52.40. Isn't that great, folks? You can build that thing, go to any of these books. These are what your numbers are going to be. If you click bet now, it's going to take you directly to that book. Log in and put those legs in place. I love the parlay builder. I love that we have this, and I love that we're doing that with your picks on a daily basis. It really makes it a lot of fun.
Well, let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. Last night was not good. 2-2 in the 4 picks we rolled with, which is okay because that's not bad. But as from a parlay perspective, not looking too good for parlays right now, my man. But there's always hope. There's always hope. I will give my lock of the night. I do want to give real quick, Bob. I want to get a consensus from the chat. Do we like the NRFI in the Rays-Orioles game tonight? I mean, McClanahan's on the mound for
you already got Steven Rivera on top of it.
Oh, man, he's beautiful. And I'm on, NRFI. Yes, Steven. It's crazy. I really did not even see that comment yet. Wow. Like I've said, I'll always go with Steven Rivera there. So awesome.
Let me get to comments. Tiger Woods says he joined the Discord, loves it. Tomer Brook, what's up? How you doing? What's up, Steven? We love it. He likes the Rays. And what was NRFI? Marlins Reds under 2.5 first 3 innings. Mike, I got to tell you, Mike Odenbach, that is a play that I just am not going to touch. I have no idea. I'm not touching.
Well, and that's the thing with Hunter Green on the mound. I mean, if Hunter Green, here's what's going to happen. He's either going to strike a lot of guys out for a little bit, and that play there could be safe, or he's going to give up some runs.
We're going to get to the dinger bets right now here in just a second. Steven nuked the Phillies. Braves NRFI. Braves strike out the second most in the league. 6th in the league in Ks. Braves and Phils are 6th and 7th worst in first inning offense. Okay. Yes, we're going to have dinger bets. I'm going to give them to you in just a second. Jordan is here. What's up? Sean Blaze, what's up? Yes, NRFI. And Jordan's, I'm on 2 risky plays tonight. Braves team total over 6.5 plus 333 in Braves minus 2.5 plus 220.
They're due, though. They're due. The Braves are due. A couple of losses in a row here, losing to the Angels and then losing that first game to the Phillies. I think they're due. This is probably a good spot for them to get a win.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here are the Dinger Tuesday bets that we made earlier in a fiasco we've already got Contreras and Wisdom. Neither one of them hit home runs today, Mike, so we lost that one. We have Sanchez and Aguilar, Schwarber and Riley, Mountcastle and Rosarina, Springer and Guerrero, Alonso and Judge, Baez and Voit, Cordero and Ramirez, Dozier and Benintendi, Correa and McCutcheon, Bryant and Cron, Marte and Ruff, Diaz and Alvarez, Turner and Lamb, and Semien and Seager. Those are the Dinger Tuesday home run picks. There's your dingers right there. Steven Rivera, just for you. Sox Rockies over 11 runs. If that's at Colorado, is it?
Yeah. I think so. I
can see that.
Positive and actually, I have a positive EV bet on Nola tonight. We were talking about striking out. Atlanta striking out a lot. I went with
Okay.
him on his over strikeouts. I have the Rockies over 2.5 first half team total for them, so I expect some runs. But my lock of the night, believe it or not, is coming from that game.
Okay, let me go real quick. Some dingers that you like: Mullins, Acuna, Lindor, Jimenez, and Melendez. Okay, we'll see what happens there. That's flip a coin on some of those, right? Let me share my screen, and let's go to that Rockies game and look at what the number is on that total. All right. He said over 11, right, Mike?
Yeah, over 11 is what he said to roll with. And it looks like what the line is as of right now is over under 11. So,
and you can get it for minus 105 on points bet.
Yeah, and that's got some value right now. Being that we're last minute, we are getting some value as of right now. So I think I roll with that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and let's remember one thing for this game specifically, not only being at Colorado, the Rockies are 29th in team ERA, right? So, I mean, if you take a look at team ERA, they're awful. Their bullpen's not good. Their starting pitching's not very good. They're just not good collectively pitching, and it's in Colorado. And, I expect some scoring.
I just want to toot my own horn. I hit the positive EV this morning, and the Cubs under 8, under 7.5, and under 7, or 8.5, 8, and 7.5. And there were 6 runs total. I love it. Let's look at the positive EV page right now. And just to let you know, folks, I'm taking the main market and the alternate market, and the market width is 0 to 25 maximum. Couple of tennis plays that I'm not touching right now. I've already hit this Blue Jays over 5.5 for tonight's game, but this Plot kid is pitching, and he can look really good for a while, Mike. It is a 16 or 17 cent market with plus 115. I rolled with that, but here you go, Mike. Mets on the run line -1 is at plus 150. 22-cent market with plus 138 on the perfect line or Pinnacle, sharpest book in the world, plus 146 when you take the juice out, the no vig fair odds, plus 150 on DraftKings. Do you like that play or not?
I've got the Yankees tonight, so
okay.
I'm
don't
going to
like
stay away from that. No, I've already taken them on the money line, so I'm rolling with that. I will say another thing, Bob. Not only are the Cardinals without Goldschmidt and Arenado, but Barrios is on the mound, so it's going to be a tough night for the Cardinals. I think you can look to now. He gives up some runs though, but again, no Goldie. So and you saw the Goldie had all their RBIs last game they played against Cincinnati.
Goldschmidt hit a home run in 4 games in a row, and now he's going to be out 2 games.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's all looking as risky as it is with the Blue Jays. The run line, you may be able to 2.5 if you're really feeling
okay. So since we're on the over 11 in the Rockies and Sox game, we got to be on Colorado over 2.5 first half team total.
And I took that bet in my positive EV video. I did like that. Colorado does tend to score some of their runs earlier anyway. So, and again, it being in Colorado, I think you have to expect them to get some runs as well. And certainly I think the White Sox are going to score enough runs that gives your pitcher a comfortable enough lead where maybe you do give up a few that you wouldn't like to or normally wouldn't because you have such a decent lead,
Right. We also have, and we'll save that for later. We also have a couple of CFL plays here, total points in the Montreal Alouettes, which I'll probably go with. So Blue Jays on the money line tonight is minus 215. It made it to positive EV because it's a 24-cent market width is why. If I lowered my market width, that play wouldn't even make it. Obviously, we're not playing the Blue Jays on the money line. But can we look at one thing, Mike? There is a -2 play here. And
Mm-hmm.
I'd really like to look at this game with Toronto -1.5
Yeah.
because I think that is the play on this game, which
Yeah,
starts.
yeah, certainly is. And like I said, I mean, you could maybe get a little I really do feel the Blue Jays will win this game pretty easily. But if you want to decide to dive in a little or double dip in that, maybe you take the -2 as well. But yeah, -1.5 is definitely the best bet. Everything else is a lean.
Okay. All right. You like that? You like
Yeah.
Blue Jays -1.5. All right.
I do. And it's the obvious reasons, right? It's just I think the Cardinals are building for making room for Juan Soto.
Oh, they're going to have to do something because they do not look like a team that is ready to ascend.
No.
All right. So let me change the market here real quick. I forgot to do that. Let's go to player props and let's change the market width now to from 0 to 25 to 0 to 40. And let's see what we come up with. All right. So Austin Riley over 1.5 player bases. Mike, you've got him as a dinger. So you got to go with this, right?
I went with it last night, and it hit. I don't know that I want to go right back to it again, but
you got him as a dinger.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to do it.
I know.
You got no choice. I'm going to put a half unit on this one.
Yeah, you're right. And look, Nola's on the mound. Yeah, they're going to get some hits, and Austin Riley's a extra bases machine.
This Orioles Rays game. Do you see McClanahan going over 6 innings? Because that's what this would take.
Yeah. Oh, I think it. I think so. I think he'll be. Yeah, I don't expect him to. I expect him to go over the 6 for sure. At least going into the 7th, 8th, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, and here's another one I got to call you out on, and I'm going to call me out on one here too. Vlad Guerrero over 1.5 player bases. You got him on your Dinger Tuesday list.
Yeah.
You got to go with it.
Sure. Yeah, I think that and with this game being in Toronto with Pilon on the mound, let's roll with it.
And then I've got to go with Pete Alonso because he's on my Dinger Tuesday list. Which I think, and Mike, I hate to do this to you, but you got one more, Luke Voigt. You got him as a dinger.
I do, but man, you're going crazy here, Bob.
I know.
You're going to bet all these, are you, bro?
I'm putting them in there. Boy, you know what? And this will be the last one. I swear to God, I won't do this anymore. CJ Cron. He's on your Dinger Tuesday.
That is true. All right. Hey, Adam there, you better and go place these bets. You better start placing them as we're sitting here. You got your phone out, get to placing them.
Oh, gosh, Mike.
You ain't got much time.
And you got Corey Seager. Wow. God. Holy cow.
Maybe this is a sign that my dingers are just going to be amazing tonight, man. Maybe I'm the Dinger Tuesday guy now, Bob.
Could be. You got to catch up first. All right. 2601 in total profit, 370 in pending bets, 8% ROI, 50% closing line value. The reason I'm putting those in there, guys, is because he picked them for dingers. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I am down in profit this week quite a bit because last night killed me and it killed several other guys too. It was a really bad night. I did an offer last night. It was not a good one at all. All right. Sox Rockies over 11-1, some dingers. Okay, you did that one already. What was your lock of the night, Mike?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the White Sox tonight on the money line. I like the fact that, once again, even this being in Colorado, I think they'll get enough runs. And with Colorado just having not a good pitching staff, I think the White Sox, who have been playing a little better, got a couple of wins in a row. I think we can go to them on the money line tonight safely, for sure.
Okay. Let's look at that number. You take care of the comments while I'm doing this, if you would. Minus 109 on the perfect line. It's minus 115. DraftKings and Caesars.
I think
And
Soto ends up with the Dodgers. I don't know. It just depends. At one time it seemed like the Cardinals may be the front runner because Washington is very, very high on a lot of the prospects that the Cardinals have in particular, which makes me think that at some point their scouts were looking at these players and liked them. So that can definitely play a factor. But once again, are the Cardinals really willing to make that move? I don't know. That it's not something that you would expect them to do.
Let me give you my
experience. I know they traded for Arenado and Goldschmidt, but
let me give you my lock of the night. I'm going with the Dodgers minus 1.5, and I found value minus 111 on FanDuel. Lock of the night, Dodgers. Book it, baby. Minus 1.5. Let's do it. It's going to hit. I lost it last night. I'm getting my money back tonight. I know it.
Okay. Well, I'll roll with you on that. Certainly think it should come through. I did, for what it's worth, I went on ahead and jumped on a YRFI in that Astros A's game. The reason why Houston, their last 10 games, those NRFIs are have not been as good. So they've been scoring in the first inning quite a bit. Houston has, and same with Oakland. Their NRFIs are 5-5. So I really think that we found good value on it, positive EV wise, and I'm gonna roll with it.
Let's run this Astros Dodgers money line parlay through the parlay builder real quick. Mike, you okay with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I like the Astros tonight to bounce back as well, and hopefully they come through in the first inning even for us, because that's where the scoring I would expect to come from.
Okay, we're adding the Dodgers. We've already added the Dodgers. Let's find the Astros, and let's add the Astros, and then we're going to go see what this looks like in this parlay builder. Looks like plus 130 on DraftKings. So there you go. I love this parlay builder, man. I mean, of course, with the way we went last night, we need more than a parlay to hit. I will say one thing to Steven Rivera here. They said the Yankees were in contention for the Soto contest. I want you guys to understand one thing. The Cardinals, according to all sources, have already sent a formal offer to the Nationals today. He is going to be the Nationals are going to trade him by the trading deadline. There is no two ways about it.
We know that, but
no, you didn't know that for sure. It is a definite now that he is definitely getting traded by the trade deadline. The Nationals could hang on to him, Mike. They don't have to do anything. They have control over the guy. They have more problems. They need more things than what they got, and they got rid of a lot of players,
And Patrick Corbin's in this mix too. And the Cardinals would jump on that because they need a pitcher anyway. And they, you would feel like him going on a team that makes him more competitive, that would help him. I know he's been struggling, but they'll be all in for that. They need a pitcher as well. So it's going to be interesting. If he goes to the Dodgers, that's just ridiculous. I mean, my goodness. I mean, what, like,
yeah, I know.
Like, come on, Come on.
Yeah, I absolutely
went and got Freddie Freeman. Hey, look at how Atlanta's been doing, They lose Freddie Freeman. It's like, look out. They're going to be in trouble. Well, you know what? They're right back in the mix. So, I'm not throwing shade at the Dodgers, but if you're just going to go out and get every top player and build an all-star team, it's like, come on. These players need to say no. I'm gonna go do it somewhere else and add some balance.
Okay, 2 home runs so far today were O'Neill, Cruz, and Suzuki. So we had none in the Cubs Pirates game, Mike. That's it for last minute betting. We're coming back at
Steven
35.
Rivera says, "What odds are you giving for the Cards getting Soto? I might take them." You know, I thought about it too. I really did, just because I would have to. I don't know. I don't know what kind of value you're going to. If they are indeed the front runner, you're probably not going to get the best value on them. But yeah, that's an interesting one.
I'm not giving out any odds. All right. I'm just telling you that they sent an offer. That's it, man. I'm not saying they're getting them. I thought we were getting Kachuk from Calgary, and now he's in Florida, a Panther. Who wants to play for the Panthers? No goaltending. Get rid of your best plus-minus defenseman and your best player for Matthew Kachuk. Matthew Kachuk can't play defense, guys. Sorry. All right. Peace.
A little bit.